Here we are in Brooklyn, just come off the subway, and we're going to meet Karen BritChick, who is going to take us on her tour of the best vintage shopping in Brooklyn. I can't wait. Karen and I actually met years ago at John Barrett. She lives in Queens. She has an amazing YouTube channel and Instagram, Karen BritChick, but just finds lifestyle from low to high to old to new.
Mishmash. Right, today, first stop, we're going to Urban Jungle. It's a vintage clothing store. It's a good bargain place. They have everything. They have shoes, outerwear, coats, jackets, you name it, they have it. For me, it depends on what are you looking for. I have an idea of what I want when I walk into a shop like this. Like, I may be looking for jackets, which is my weakness. So I'll go straight to the jacket section. So that's kind of my vibe versus just walking in aimlessly. I mean, not really. God, there's so much. Where's she gone? Oh, she's all the way over there. She moves faster than I do. I don't know. I just was drawn to it. It just looks like one of those. When I look at this, I think of fireplace, a brown, chocolate brown or tan leather belt. Right there, cinch it, right? And you could wear like a blanket skirt with it. Or, you know, a wide leg trouser or just a pair of jeans.
Is it proper wool? Yeah, oh, it is Ralph Lauren. Yeah, that's cool.
So
it did have that moment. And it's 80% wool. Or I do love some neon.
Like a sneaker.
Yeah, $20 prices wise.
This is going to be the lowest you're going to see today.
It's good. We start with the most accessible. How do you feel about vintage fur?
I used to wear it years ago when I first started blogging. And maybe because it was vintage, so it's already been around and lived its life versus something that's brand new now. I don't feel the same. And also there is such a massive market as well for faux fur, because a lot of faux furs are so soft now you can't even almost tell the difference. So I think then are you going to buy a new faux fur or are you going to buy vintage fur? That's been around forever.
What are your thoughts? Tell us your thoughts.
The ethical question. They're suede trousers. So good. But it's the colour.
Yeah, the colour.
It's a gorgeous, beautiful colour.
John, we've got something for you. But would you wear, John, would you wear these? Will you try them on for us? Okay, go and try them on
brilliant.
for us.
Oh, this is great. I love
this.
Man. I need to step away from blazers. I keep looking at them. It's ridiculous.
So these are all new because this is like piles of the same thing. So
Yeah,
this must be excess stock.
That's what I'm sort of thinking. But what I do like coming here for is a good pair of Levi's.
Oh, they're all Levi's.
Because look, and look at the price. It's just ridiculous.
$6 Levi's. I mean, that is fantastically fantastic.
My favourite jeans are from a Levi a vintage shop, and they were about this price.
What, like a 501?
The 505. See,
but this is a man's 501. Yeah, that's a weird 501. Are you wearing 501? She's in a 501. That's then what a 501 looks like on a woman.
Yes, this is the part where you have to just hunt. I also like a good Wrangler. I feel like this should be a resurgence in the Wrangler name. It really should.
My God, look at John in those.
Works with your shoes.
Yeah, you think that too, because you're used to a wider leg,
Oh, you like a flare? Oh yeah, they are very baggy, aren't they?
Very...
No, I'm not going to do it. I can't. I've got enough, but it is very tempting.
And I'm thinking I have 4 yellow shirts already, so I'm not going to do it.
Oh, we are going to 10-foot single Stella Dallas. Known for authentic vintage pieces, Western cowboy boots if you're looking.
Real proper vintage.
Proper vintage, but just well curated. Love a good waistcoat.
Never bought, but I love
Never not.
When would it not work though? If you've got big boobs.
Then you go a deep V like that for big boobs, deep V.
Or you invest in getting one that's bigger than you and get it tailored to fit you. And you'll have it all the time, so it's worth it.
And you want something that doesn't feel like it has to be a part of something else. I would do that with blue jean because it's a really nice little herringbone tweed.
Oh God, yeah. Or a black. Just pick something like this has got like a fine pinstripe on it, so it's a nice mensy vibe, and it's real functioning pockets as well.
But I don't know, Bob.
No, I was just thinking this worn open. This is like a nice. I love that shade of blue for a suede trench. That's quite nice. I love corduroy. I don't know why. I have a pair of chocolate brown corduroy trousers. And there's more of them here. Oh, this is a great colour though. Gosh, what am I seeing here? Oh, I've got to stop. Oh, it's a dress. Not bad.
I think it depends entirely on your skin tone. Because if you are olivey but sallow olive and there's no pink in your skin tone, it can be really draining. I think if you're blonde, peaches and cream, it's a good colour. It's that sort of biscuit neutral. For me, it's like vomit. You can wear it better, but for me, it's like wearing vomit. I want to be able to find that perfect florally cool dress, Karen.
Something long and flowy and
Yeah,
floaty.
you know, I don't know if it's an era that's passed me by and I never want to return because I'm into structure. I don't know how often now I'm into floaty.
Well, the thing is, I go through phases because I do own floaty long dresses, and I just keep a print that I forever think is just not going to date, because prints have an issue with dating.
Yeah.
So if I love the print, or preferably no print, is a cut that I just love and looks good anyway, then it's never going to date.
Yeah, it's ageless.
It's exactly.
Whereas
so
this is Laura Ashley.
God, I forgot Laura Ashley. Exactly, scrunch test.
Back here.
Does it
through
pass
there.
the scrunch test? I just love a good worn-in patinaed leather bag. You know, something you can like just sort of clutch a little bit.
great.
But I'm in love with the condition of this leather, the aged patinaed look. That's why I like it, with the silver hardware.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of this bag. It's that leather. So good. Oh yeah.
And I love the way it's black suede with silver. $50, that's good.
That's good.
Such a good memory.
It
And
is.
it takes up no space in your suitcase. So you can come with hand luggage and not have to buy your suitcase at Target in the middle of the night, which I did last night. Yeah.
We've all had those moments where we have to suddenly emergency buy another
God.
suitcase. I'm sorry, it just happens to us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really weird. I wouldn't wear these pants, obviously. This pants is not it. I wish I had a slip dress on.
Yeah. It's
It
a real
is
epaulette.
beautiful,
Yeah, it's really
isn't
beautiful.
it? I kind of love it this way. Right. I think she needs to be mine.
What could you do? This is a dress that would have been made for somebody who would have seen something at Saks and not be able to afford it because it hasn't been made brilliantly. It's definitely 50s. If I was going to take it for myself, what I would do is do things to take it away from the 50s. So I would cut that armhole really low. It's that tight, high armhole that makes me feel it's dated, but the fabric is fabulous. And the fabric is something you just couldn't get today. We can buy things that have really shitty buttons. There was a shop in London I went to in the 80s called the Button Queen in Marylebone Lane, and I would get livery buttons, which should always be a set, and put them on a Miss Selfridge cheap jacket to make it feel expensive. But here, it's very hard to get plain buttons now. Most buttons are plastic.
Plastic.
I mean, the thing is also
imagine the
the
woman who's in
waist of
there?
most women then, because there was no processed foods.
Waist 21. So
Waist
this
21.
21.
So this is 495.
$4.95.
Okay.
Still less than a present day is Romeron white.
Thank you. But yeah, the men and women were so much smaller back then.
This is all old Pucci inspired. So
Oh,
when
yeah.
Pucci came to New York, it sold through Saks. So you would have, I have an old one from I think the 60s or 70s of it's Pucci for Saks Fifth Avenue, because they would be commissioned by these big American department stores when they were just the prime place and get a collection made for Saks. Fabric. This is another thing, Karen, I
that?
love to buy, because you can either make them into a scarf or you can just have somebody like Susanna in your life and think, I want to make a top out of that. It's such a beautiful fabric.
Oh, that is a great colour.
I think you're right. You have to go for the colour that you love, because otherwise, colour and also weight. So this is a heavy silk.
But it's still quite light.
Yeah.
So you can easily like fold and manoeuvre around. That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it's a really nice piece.
I was going to say, how much is that
Yeah.
one?
Okay, what do you guess, Karen? What would you pay
Is it
for
silk?
I don't know if it is.
130.
It's $15. I could make a dress out of it. Okay, we are going to be here a while because I feel this is going to be the bonanza part of the store.
That is fantastic.